What's up, everybody? Today we are going to talk about fuel tanks and pricing. Stay tuned. All right, everybody. I am back with another video. Y'all, I had to have my fuel tank replaced on my Pete 579 back in July, on my second Peterbilt that I got from TMC. It was fine. I bought it in March. It sat while I was in Miami. Didn't have a chance to do anything with it. But then when I brought it back to the house to work on, it was fine for a couple of days. But then one day I noticed it started freaking leaking. I'm like, son of a mother. There was a puddle underneath it, and then it started dripping in my driveway. So I had to put a little bucket underneath it. So before I could get that out and into service, I needed to get the fuel tank fixed. Well, our driver, John Williams, he contacted Peterbilt, since the one in Atlanta was kind of iffy on trying to get in. Peterbilt and Fitzgerald Peterbilt and Gadsden, they said they can get to it. So we got a parts list on it. So they gave us a price on the part, y'all. I'm going to show you a little bit about why some things are rough and some things are not. Let me show you. Y'all see right here, here's the price quote from the Peterbilt in Gadsden. See the aluminum tank right there, 100 gallon. This would go on the driver's side. $21.51 is the price. The 300 that was on there and it was taken right back off. And then I was getting the fan clutch replaced on it because the fan was sticking. It wouldn't turn off. So kill me fuel. So look, $2,992 for the entire thing, for the fan and for the fuel tank. Now let me show you something here. Now look at this price right here. They ended up charging me $3,013 for the tank. They never would answer me, and I didn't notice this until after I was already paid for it and gone, because I had to hurry up and leave because I was already days behind. And they were supposed to get back with me. They never did get back with me on this, about why there was basically a $900 difference in the price on that fuel tank. $3,013 for this fuel tank. People know when you're in a bind, they absolutely get you, and I feel that they did get me on that one there. Now let me show you this right here. This is Rainey's truck parts, y'all. There's the fuel tank right there for $941. But at the time, it was not in stock. But of course, you can see, even when it is in stock, it doesn't even ship out to you for 2 to 3 business days. Well, when you're down, when you're waiting, I mean, I ended up having to get a hotel that night. Ended up having to get a hotel to stay because, you know, they had the tank. I waited until they got the tank in, because, you know, I could still do the work I was doing. I said, hey, just go ahead and let me know as soon as you get it, and then I'll bring the truck there. So, you know, I stayed at home because it wasn't that far away. I did everything I could on the truck. That way, when the fuel tank's ready and all that's changed out, the blower motor's changed out, or the fan clutch is changed out, I could leave. I can just go straight to work with the truck, and I can stay gone for 1-2 months, whatever I needed to do. I could jet because the truck was done and taken care of. Yeah, that's what I thought. Ended up having to wait again. They didn't have time to get it that day. I got there first thing in the morning. Wasn't able to fix it. And then the next day, I'm like, I've already been down 2 daggone days. So I signed it and let's go. And then later on that night, after I shut down, then I got to looking at the bill, and I'm like, man, this thing sure is freaking high. Why is it high? $1,000 higher, y'all. So they kind of get you. Now, here's another funny story. That was the second Pete I got. The first Peterbilt I got, a TMC truck, 579, that I bought last year, in July of 2022. The fuel tank started leaking on that one. Went to go when I went to go move it to Status Transportation for drive-in. They did a DOT on it. It wasn't leaking for the whole time it sat there. The other driver never leaked on them, but then the driver took it to the blue beacon, washed it and everything, and then he noticed the next morning before he came down for orientation that there was a small little drip underneath the truck and had a puddle. Well, much of a puddle, but it was still a little bit of a leak. Got to Status, and sure enough, they found the hole. It was dripping, so that could not pass a DOT inspection, so we had two choices. Could order a brand new fuel tank, and at that point, the only one that Peterbilt had in stock was in freaking Texas, and they wanted like freaking $7,000 for it. He's like, now we do have another option. There's a shop right down the road. We can take it, take the fuel tank, drain it, take the fuel tank off, clean it up, get it down there, and they can weld it. They can weld the leak in the hole. Well, luckily they found several places that were fixing to leak. So they welded everywhere on the tank that needed it. That was awesome. That was great. They were able to fix the entire thing. You know what it cost me? $600 for the weld, $700 for the labor to take it off and put it back on. So $1,300. $1,300. I had basically a brand new tank. Everything welded, everything good to go. Aluminum tank still in good shape. It had the stainless steel wrap around it, so still looks good. And then it was only $1,300. Now, granted, Rainey's had a brand new one for $900, but you'd still have to pull everything off, and you would wait days and more days and more days. I was already paying for my drivers who come from South Carolina to Georgia in the truck for orientation. So I was already paying for a hotel. I ended up paying for Sunday night, Monday night, Tuesday night, Wednesday night. Yeah, Wednesday night. So I ended up paying 4 nights for a hotel. Ended up paying 4 nights worth of a hotel. So that stunk before it ever turned the first load. Altogether, they had to do a DOT on the truck, the trailer, then just check out the heat. They said the heat wasn't blowing good. And so all in all, $1,821 for everything, plus 4 nights of a hotel, and hadn't made a dime yet. But point is, Status Truck Repair, they actually offered, say, hey, look, here's an option. Why didn't Peterbilt offer that? Like, hey, this hole could be welded for a lot cheaper than that right there, than waiting and paying $3,000 for another tank. So we ended up buying some places to get you, but surprisingly, y'all, Status did not. Status actually did good, and they did right by us by saying, hey, look, we'll do this right here. We'll get it off. We'll get it down here and weld. And granted, it did take an extra day to do it. They checked it on Monday. They pulled it off Monday afternoon before they left. Got it to the place, and then Tuesday then had to make sure everything cured and everything was good enough before we can put it back on and fill it. So, but it was all good. Hey, we got the drivers going. We got them a load. The truck's moving. Truck is pulling drive in, y'all. But like I say, Status really didn't do too bad on that truck repair, y'all. So if you're in need of a truck repair, Status Truck and Trailer Repair, they seem to be okay. And I did not know this, but they actually, looking at some of the things, I believe they install green APUs. Of course, now that I've got it on my other trucks, if I would have known Status installed green APUs, I probably would have went with a green APU on that truck instead of a Thermo-King. Just so I can compare a Thermo-King and a green APU. Like I say, there's things I like about the green APU, and the thing I do not like is you have to put it in the battery charge mode. If you're not on AC or heat, you have to put it in that battery charge mode. That I do not like. I think that is something that they could fix with a software update, you would think. So I don't know, but if I do get another truck, I may try green APU on it. Now that I know Status actually installs it, say, hey, can y'all put a green APU on this truck? That way, at least we can compare. You've got something to look at cost a cost factor and look, see what it's like on maintenance and repairs on a green APU compared to a Thermo King. So, I do like my Thermo Kings, but they are pricey, they are expensive, and you got to get a lot of things from Thermo King. Whereas a green APU, a lot of the parts you can actually get from your local auto parts store, get it from O'Reilly's and AutoZone, stuff like that. So, that is a plus, that you can get stuff and do some of the work yourself right there from your local auto parts store. So, we'll see. That's just something to think about future down the road. If y'all are looking for a green APU and you're in the Atlanta area, call Status Trucks. It does look like they install green APUs, y'all. Anyway, hope y'all enjoyed the video. Y'all be sure to hit the like button. Y'all, we need a trigger. We need to help me out, man. Give me a thumbs up. Leave some comments. Because comments and thumbs up, that helps me grow the channel. If y'all know what I mean. Anyway, y'all, we hope everybody has a good, safe, blessed week. And we'll see y'all next video, y'all. Peace out.
Even when you feel low, you can still go. Even when you feel slow, you can still go. Even when there's no hope, you can still go. I never answer to no, man, I still go.